Hey everyone, it's Christina from Christina's Crafts. I'm going to be doing an Easter DIY today, and I got this egg wood cut out from Dollar Tree, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover that with this. I bought a pet bandana, and it looks like this, and I'm actually going to be covering my egg with that. Now I really wanted it to go like this on here, but it's just not going to fit. So I am going to have to put it on its side like this in order to get, because I don't want the seams on there. And then I am going to take my matte Mod Podge, get that off of there, and then I'm going to just start Mod Podging my egg and putting my fabric down on here. So get a good amount of glue on there, and then I am going to put my pet bandana down on there. I'm thinking this should fit pretty good, and it should stick pretty good on there too. I got that tag in there. Pull this up, get some more Mod Podge on there. I'm just gonna cover my egg, and then maybe I'll put all my Mod Podge on first, making sure to get to the ends. Okay. Now that that's on there, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my scissors and I'm just going to cut some of this excess off here. Who knows, maybe I can use, you know, this little section on something. I probably save way too many scraps of stuff, but I am just get these cut off. And then I am actually going to be wrapping this around the egg because I want the edges to have that on there. But first what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a coat of Mod Podge on the front of this. And I am going to go right on my fabric and put a coat on there. So you don't always have to buy expensive fabric. If you look around at Dollar Tree, I mean, this is a pet bandana. I've used placemats. I've used a scarf. You can definitely find fabric to use because I was at Joann the other day and their fabric was so expensive. So always try to look for alternatives when you go shopping. Okay, now that this is all dry, I am gluing the ends here on the back of my egg. So this one I barely just had enough room. I'm gonna have to put a couple slits in here though, so I can get this glued on here a little bit better, and because I want it nice and tight. Okay, my egg is all done. I think that looks pretty good. I'm gonna set that aside for right now. And I have this bunny, this metal bunny that I ripped off a sign that I bought, and I am going to paint that white with a Waverly white chalk paint. So I did get a little bit, there was a bow on here right there, and I was unable to get all that glue off, but that's okay because I'm going to put another bow on there. Okay, I put 2 coats of the white chalk paint on there, and what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take a little bit of my favorite distressing, the elephant gray, and just put a little bit of distressing on there. I'm trying to go really light. I don't want a lot. Okay. I have my bunny all done. I'm going to set him aside, and then I got these little ornaments, egg ornaments from Dollar Tree, and I'm going to take, I'm thinking like 3 of them maybe. These are really thick. Yeah, I think I'm going to take like 3 of them, and then I have these different colors here, ballet slipper, lavender, and agave, and I am going to paint each one of those colors. Okay, I am all ready to start putting my Easter egg together. So I made this little bow that I'm going to stick on my bunny right here. So I am going to attach that. And then what I want to do is I'm going to put my bunny on here, but I don't want it right on my egg. I'm going to build it up a little bit. So I have this foam mounting tape. I'm going to try to use that to bump up my bunny. So let me get some of this out here. I'm pretty sure I got this at Dollar Tree, if I remember correctly. So I'm just gonna take some of these. I'm probably gonna hot glue them on there too to make sure that they stay. But I wanna get enough thickness so that it sticks up. Well, it sticks on there pretty good, but I'm still gonna put a little bit of hot glue on there to make sure it stays. So I'm gonna do that with the other two. All right, then I'm gonna take these off of here. And it's not sticking up to where I want it yet, so I'm pretty sure this is gonna stick pretty good to it. Oh yeah, I should have lined that up better. So I'm just gonna stick these on here until I get what I want, the thickness that I want, so it stands up. Yeah, I think I'm gonna try one more. Hopefully one more and it should be good. So take that off of there. This actually stick pretty good. All right, let's see how that looks. That looks pretty good. Okay, so set that aside. I'm gonna take these off of here. Oops. And then I'm gonna stick some hot glue on there, and I am going to hot glue my bunny to my egg. And he's gonna go up a little bit farther. Just hope that I get him centered decent. My pattern on my egg isn't exactly centered, but right. There he is on there. And I have some Spanish moss here. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this on the bottom of my Easter egg here. So I'm just gonna pull some of this out of the bag. This stuff makes a mess. And then I'm just gonna stick some hot glue on here. I'm not exactly sure how much I'm gonna put on here, but I think I'm just gonna start right on the bottom here. Oh, hot glue gun wasn't plugged in. And then I'm just gonna start gluing some of this down on here. Okay, I think that's about as much Spanish moss as I'm gonna put on here. Now I am going to stick my Easter eggs in here. And then the Spanish moss will just come up a little bit on the Easter eggs. Now that I have it all together, I kind of wish I would have put the bunny up a little bit higher, but it will just have to be okay. All right, and then the last thing that I'm doing is I'm just gonna cut a little bit of this off down here. It's a little crazy. Just give her a little haircut. Make it look nice. Shake off the excess. Just ignore my mess here. And I think that's all that I'm gonna do with this. I think it's gonna stay just like this. So what I did was I bought one of these from the Dollar Tree, these little stands, and my egg is actually gonna sit on the stand. Okay, so I thought I was done, but I was just looking at it, it just still looked a little plain to me. So I got this ribbon. I'm pretty sure my daughter got it for me, and I'm not sure where she got it from, but I think this is gonna make a nice little addition on the top. So I am just going to snip these ends here and then hot glue it to my egg. I just think it's gonna just be like the finishing touch for it. So let me grab my hot glue. I'll get that on there. And I think definitely that just finishes the whole project off. I think it looks a lot better. All right, well that is it finally. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and you stuck around to the end. I would really appreciate it if you subscribe and hit the little bell so you get notified when I upload stuff. And thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.